have a question. Who protects children from their mothers?
Asking me, what? Your mother's been molesting you since you was born? Yes, I have. At 2 o'clock in the morning, if I want to go in my daughter's room, I'll do it. I'm her child. So she can do whatever she wants to her property. Yep. You know, so if the mother and father wants to tag team their child, why do they have to go to jail over that? That's their property. I ain't never been to jail, and DC have been in my house since I was 2. So for all those people, we're just gonna just end that right now. Yes, we approve of incestation. So if I randomly just wanna, my mom's old 50-year-old, what bitch? What?
Who protects children from their mothers? The single mothers who do.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, "Did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Manzel?" She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. Then he asked you, "Did you say something to the effect of, 'I'm going to make sure you're never happy again'?" She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So, Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Manzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you didn't do it?
Who protects children from their mothers? The single mothers who do it on their own and are always getting accolades for playing both mom and dad.
In the apartment in Atlanta's West End neighborhood, police found the bodies of a 1-year-old boy and a 2-year-old boy, their heads trapped in a tipped-over oven. The mother claimed her cousin was supposed to be watching the kids, but that the cousin had left. Investigators determined that was a lie, that Williams killed her 2 youngest children. Williams' oldest child was elsewhere with relatives that day.
Who do those children run to when they are being beat down physically, emotionally, and spiritually by their mother?
Now about the woman from North Texas who's accused of stabbing her 5 children. 25-year-old Shemaya Hall was arrested after officers found the children on Friday. This happened at a home in the town of Italy, some 40 miles south of Dallas. Investigators now say the stabbings happened after a CPS caseworker visited the house and ordered the children be removed. When deputies later arrived, they found 3 children dead. They were a 6-year-old boy and 5-year-old twins. A 4-year-old boy and 13-month-old girl were injured. They are now in a hospital.
A mother who didn't believe her daughter when she said that she was touched. A mother who didn't believe her son.
My daughter approached me and told me that my then boyfriend had fondled her one night in her room. I was shocked, for one. And I just really couldn't believe what she was telling me. You know, he swore up and down to me that it did not happen. He wouldn't do that. Things were good with me, him, and our family. So I just needed to do my own investigation. I contacted family members. I talked to family members. And there was nobody, absolutely nobody, that could verify that this man has ever had any predatory actions or history. I had did everything that I could for Jasmine over the years. It had just gotten to the point where it was just way too much. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And so that is when I surrendered Jasmine to the state. And here we are today.
Turns out that Jasmine's telling the truth and you stayed with this man for years after. How would that feel?
I don't even know. I don't know. That probably would. I don't know. I wonder if his number the same. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even. Why is Jasmine? The lies, child. Period. Somebody just doesn't wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go touch a child today."
Really?
And all of my experiences, there is either somebody that can corroborate that person has had.
Why would you think she was lying? Why would you think she was lying?
Because I had told this man my story. He knows my experiences, what I went through. And for him to do that to my child, why would you do that to my child after you knew everything that I went through?
Did you say this to him?
Yes, I did.
And what did
Do you
he
think
say?
he cared about us? You think he cared about us?
And he told me that it never happened.
So you believe him?
I want to hear it too.
What I did was I went to people in his family. I talked to his mother.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because the mom's going to say, yeah, he's a child molester.
Whatever. Anyway, like I'm saying.
Why didn't you have professionals do an investigation? One investigation determined she was not telling the truth.
No, it determined that he didn't have anything like that in his background.
So you gave him a free pass.
Basically.
Did Tierney's then boyfriend reach under your shirt and touch your breasts when you were 13 years old? She answered yes. Did Tierney's then boyfriend come to you after he sexually assaulted you and ask you if you were mad at him for what he did to you? She answered yes. After you told Tierney what her then boyfriend did to you, did she withhold food from you? She answered yes. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Jasmine told the truth.
Jasmine, look at me. Truth is out there now. It's out there now. So we know it happened. Okay? Okay?
I find it ironic that when mothers commit crimes against their children, the echo chamber is silent. I mean, you might see it once or twice on the news, but nobody is up in arms, and they usually talk about her as if she was a great mother, she was dealing with mental illness, and even though she committed a heinous crime, her actions will be justified. But on the flip side of that same coin, let a man miss one child support payment or a visitation. He is the worst father on the planet. He's a deadbeat, a Pookie, a Tyrone. Man, he will be everything but a child of God. This video is not about bashing mothers. What it is, it's about balance. And the balance that I'm bringing forth is that all mothers are not saints, and all men who do not live in the house with their children, they're not all deadbeats. Society has portrayed all mothers as if they can do no wrong. Even when they commit traumatizing acts, we're supposed to give them a pass and forgive them and forget it. But these same toxic mothers poison relationships between the kids and the fathers. So when she's committed this trauma against you, the kids don't have anywhere to turn to. When she's acting erratic and abusive, who do the children run to? CPS? Child protective services do not help the children in these situations. They can come visit the home, see suspicious circumstances, and instead of removing the child and giving them to the father, the mother is given chance after chance to the detriment of the child until it's too late and that child is no longer here. I hear women saying all the time that they have daddy issues because he wasn't there. Negative. That's not the only person who is at fault in that situation. The person who raised you has a hand in that as well. So you need to spread that charge out. Just because someone is a mother, it does not make them exempt from being human and making bad choices and decisions. It's not only a father that can damage a child, the mother can too. And we need to start putting them on blast the same way we do the father.